There's a stark contrast between most of the DIYing that I do and soldering. Electronics in general needs a cleaner environment than the general workbench that I have here. Since I've got the space, it makes a lot of sense to build a designated area where I can do or proceed with all the electronics projects. Another catalyzer to building a soldering station is a recent project that I've taken on. I bought the Nebula build file. For those that aren't familiar with the Nebula mouse, which is probably every single person that will ever watch this video, it's a build-it-yourself space mouse. A space mouse is a static joystick that lets you manipulate your CAD design in 3D. You are provided with plans and a bill of material list. You then go out and buy the PCBs and all electronic components and are expected to solder everything yourself. The actual body of the mouse is 3D printed. Again, all plans are provided. On top of all this, you gain direct access to the designer that supports you along the process. For me, someone that wants to get into the world of PCB design and up my soldering game, which is pretty lame at the moment, it sounded like a perfect initial project. Also, the original space mouse is super expensive. This way, it will cost me half price. Anyway, I need a soldering station. Let's get into it. In the wood took 11 minutes. It's not that bad. Let's see how long it takes me to wrap it up. Three and a half minutes. Chance to use my paint sprayer today. Okay, so we've built the structure. Now we need to cut down a few pieces of sheet for the actual tabletop and the shelf above. And I also want to have like kind of pegboard, very much like my tool wall that we'll do out of OSB. So I need to quickly cut a couple of pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces. Got the structure, I've already cut down to size the planks, and now I need to put the planks in place, make my pegboard out of OSB on the back. I've got to put legs on this, and then we're going to put it in place. So I've got this storage compartment. It came in yellow, and I don't like the yellow. job for one of the girls. I'm gonna give up in a minute. Hey, Blonda boy!
Easy for me.
While it's drying, we're going to take care of my upper of the light that I want. For some reason they sell these without wiring. Not a problem. It's in. Got my DC power supply, a brand new, pretty expensive soldering iron from a company called Sugon. I tried very hard to understand what the best soldering iron there is out there, and I wasn't able to determine which one it was. So I just went with one that had good reviews. I don't know. It was pretty hard to understand. But here we go. Got my Fluke multimeter, which I'd love to have it out and ready for metering, measuring whenever I want. AliExpress keeps sending me these semi-European plugs, which I'm putting in as well. Make a couple of adjustments here. Printed out a couple of things that we're going to use. I've also got one of the old glasses stands that's going to hold my magnifying glasses. Let's just get this on the wall. I also have this cheap but really useful sticker printer or label printer, and I'm going to be printing some labels. I'm not going to be labeling the whole thing, that's just too much, but definitely for specific screw sets and lengths I'm going to do that, so it's just a bit easier to find the stuff. I've got this soldering extractor, and when you melt it, you can just like suck it up like that. So I printed a holder for it, and I made it a bit too small. So I could reprint this with a bigger diameter, or I could just insert it the other way around. Just as good enough solution. Perfect. Thanks to this now cool new corner, I'll be able to tackle the more precise, more cleaner projects that require a lot of lighting. Could I have got by with my original workbench? Sure. So why build a soldering station? Because I can. Not only do I now have the ability to build these very simple tables, I've also got room. So why not? If by any chance the Nebula Mouse project sounded interesting to you, stay tuned for that. It's going to be coming soon. As always, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you on the next one.